All right, y'all, come on in. Let me get this on my phone over here. Deep South is live. There we go. So get it. There's what we see. Nobody on here. Oh, Blade Runner Outpost is live on. There we go. Let's see how many people we can get on here. Got one person. I bet that's me, and I liked it. And I'm gonna get on here and say, hey. There I am. Dean, what's up, man? Daddy's here. Here we go, Mike Pitt said. And guys, y'all gonna want to check us out again Thursday night, because it looks like we've got a good chance of being able to buy a pretty decent collection tomorrow. Maybe not a whole lot of case knives in that collection, huh, Daddy?
I don't know. He said, yeah, most of it came from Smoky Mountains.
Yeah, but, so
that could be a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, maybe some Rough Rider, or I don't know. But if the price is right, and we can get on it and get. We want to buy it so y'all can get a deal. What's up, Mr. Donald? Every stinking time. That's one of my salesmen. No, every stinking time I get on here, my phone goes ringing.
Where's Chico?
Chico left. Yeah, it's just me and you.
I gotta get some water before I leave.
Get some water? I done locked it up there. Should have went and got some water a while ago. It's locked up now.
I got a key.
Any Ducks Unlimited in? Oh, Jacob, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob Rester, we do.
Yeah.
You may have that one, Jacob. I don't know.
They ain't got two of them.
The most highly sought after Ducks Unlimited knife. The Puppy Dog. The Puppy Dog Copper Lock.
Got that. Now, did I sell that Ducks Unlimited bird knife?
Yeah, you did. You did. You sold the bird knife. Got 10 folks in there. There's that Puppy Dog knife. Y'all, I have seen these knives right here sell for upwards of $475. Sell two of them one night. Yep.
Yep.
Those things are.
No, we ain't got to have that for that.
No. For Jacob, we'll take 4 1/4, won't we? Okay. No, I'm messing. Y'all come on in here. We'll get there's 23 folks watching. I got one from Heath at Trade Days. You didn't get that one.
You didn't get that one?
You didn't get that one.
And they're different.
That one there's different because you ain't got it.
I got it.
Hey, Mr. Curtis, what's up? Guys, here's gonna be the giveaway this week. This has been sitting around. Been sitting around here. This is a Bear & Son, American-made Bear & Son, what they call their keychain knives. Hey, poor Kenny, what's up, man? This is gonna be This is gonna be the YouTube giveaway, and I may sweeten the pot a little bit. That's a little bitty knife, but I may sweeten the pot a little bit. But there's one thing. Oh man, how you like? Did you like it, Mr. Mike? There's gonna be the giveaway after this video post. Hit prize me, or go back and comment prize me. Enter me, whatever it is. Follow the rules that Mr. Bobby attached to it, and we'll have
Jacob, did you see his boss man's knife?
Have a good time. Hey, yeah, Jake, did you see Damien's knives today?
Damien come bought some knives from
He bought 3 or 4 case knives, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 or 4, yeah.
But
patriotic, some good patriotic, make you stand up and salute.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, let's see what we can start with. There's the giveaway, and I'll come back and I'll remind you guys. Like I said, we'll.
Hey Jeff.
Hey Jeff, what's up, man? Tomorrow morning, Daddy's going to look at a collection that we're hoping we can get our hands on. I think pretty good chance we'll be able to snatch it up. If it's worth anything, we'll bring it to you. And we look at some collections sometimes, we just say no thank you, because last week we had a ton of frost knives, which I'm not against frost knives, but the price has to be right. He hasn't shown me. Hopefully one of them is mine, Jacob said. It may be so. We may have spoke out of turn. There's a fish knife. It is fishing time, and you need one of these. I don't know anybody who actually uses one to fish with, but
I do.
Who? Somebody. Oh, I just said I didn't know.
No.
There's one we're gonna be not giving away. There's one we're gonna be selling Thursday night. What did Jab leave his knife here for?
I don't know. He left his knife there.
There's Jabberjaw's knife.
His quarter there. He was measuring his quarter with my silver. And
why did he leave a quarter? What did he have a quarter?
why did he leave his? I don't know. That's jabberjaw for you.
He was in here. He was at my shop today when I come up there. He was just sitting on the couch at my shop.
Yeah,
I like you gotta like Jab though. I think I got a Imperial over there.
Yeah.
Yep, sure do. Hey, brother Ken, how are you? Guys, here are a few knives that we got sold Thursday night and didn't get paid for. Didn't get paid for, so they're going to be back here available again this week. Back here available again this week.
Oh, some pretty rascals right there.
That's the bluegill. Bluegill Rough Rider knives. That's some nice things right there. Of course, we've got our German creeks that we keep in here. They stayed disorganized. That's how they look. They're just in a pile of knives there. But those are some really, really nice, really nice import Sodbuster Juniors. There's a bunch of Stag, genuine Stag case knives right here. These have been in here a few days. We'll need to move some of them and make you some deals on. Oh, it happens every week, Jeff. Don't it, Daddy?
Yep.
Where they don't pay every week. Hey, Chucky. How are you doing? Is somebody trying to get quotes for air conditioning on Facebook?
On your Facebook, yeah, on your
Messenger? I don't have so. Who was that? That was
Is it
Angela.
possible to get a quote on how much it would cost?
For what? So, we have been air conditioning like crazy.
I know somebody else has to answer for that.
What does she want to know?
Do y'all do tankless water heaters?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Somebody said, okay, is it possible to get a quote on how much it costs?
Yeah, get us a, yeah, we got to get an address and go out there and take a look at it. How you like that? Easy enough. I'm doing 2 different businesses at one time, guys. Hey, Miss Brandy, how are you? We're doing good, Chucky. I don't know if I answered you or not. There's that slim Coke bottle, been in here a couple weeks. That one needs to go. There's a couple Imperial Forest Master deals right there. There's, of course, the Bel Air. Guys, I've been toting mine. I really like that Magna Cut steel. That thing is sharp and don't dull. I mean, I've cut everything. Duckboard. Cut a metal plenum with one today, just about. Bunch of nice case, older knives right there. 70s, 80s, 90s. Some really good ones right here. Really good ones right here. Check some of them out. Check them out. There's the Dad Sodbuster. Look at these things that we got in. There is a Texas Rat right there. Texas Rat. There is the lineman knife. The lineman knife. Hey, where's all? You need to.
What?
You need to tag all them boys that come in here from the the power company. They'd probably snatch these things right here up.
No.
One day I come here from a job and I stopped. The knife shop was covered up. Daddy had about 15 guys from the power company. They were doing a job right here beside us, and they stopped there and picked it up. There is an exchanger. Is that a Stag exchanger, Daddy? Hold on, y'all. Nope, it's not Stag. It is the rosewood exchanger. You want to see a rare one? 2-blade slimline in Stag. 2-blade slimline in Stag. There's a 5-blade Baby Beast. Another 5-blade right there. There's that copper lock in the seafoam. I know, I showed both of them.
Okay, I ain't got to it yet on my side.
And there is this pretty Coke bottle. 85 model. Look at that Stag. That's the real deal right there. That is the real deal. Let's go right here. There, of course, is some of our knives that we do a little customization on right here. This is the Toasted Mediterranean Blue that I think is prettier than anything. I'm surprised Case hadn't started making these yet. Matt want them all, huh, Dean? Don't we all? Don't we all? I wish we could keep most of them, but that's not the way the business works, I guess. There's a bunch some fixed blade stuff. Let's see what it is. A couple. Oh, there's a big folding hunter. There's a Red Fox. Let's see what Red Fox this is. Red Fox. Yeah, Hawkbill. A couple knives right there. Some Essies. Man, if you ain't got on the Essie wagon yet, you're running late. That one's not for sale. That needs to go. This is my bag right here. You want to see some good knives that ain't for, I guess they could be for sale, but there's some fine knives in there. Picked this one up a few weeks ago. This is a Mr. Paul LeBartard. That's a really good knife. Check out this one. I think I've showed y'all this before. This is a Morse knife. Look at that pecan wood on that thing right there. I like the toasted. That's one Ellis, our buddy Ellis that's with us every Thursday night. That's one he made. That's my bag of keepers right there. Some of them bayonets that we've had a little while, and there's just, look at all these. These are just knives after knives after knives. Everywhere as you look. There's a Richard Petty. I need to remind me, Daddy, I'll run that thing, the actual Richard Petty. Well, most of those NASCAR knives don't do worth a flip. But the Richard Petty one ought to.
Bubba Wallace messed that up.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace messed all that up. Tech X. There's a lady leg in marbles. Big 75 in the Rough Rider. There's a case that is faded. Must have been in a display. I don't think it's ever been used. Let's see what that is. What's your name on YouTube, Brother Billy Ray?
Billy Bond.
Billy Bond. That's his name on YouTube and everywhere else. Let's see. That's a 1985. Never been used. Check that out. Is that cracked? Yep. Does have a little pin crack or a Delrin crack like all of them do. On both sides it does. Sure does. Sure does. There's some Daddy. These razors have been rolling. If y'all see any of these razors that you want, you might as well get on it. Put that to the side. What you want to put to the side, John? You just tell me what you want to put to the side, and you know I'll hook you up, buddy. What are these knives here, Daddy? These sold? These right here?
No, I got them. That's the ones that's listed on.
The 85 Trapper? All right, man. I will. I will, Bobby. You just got them listed on
They're listed there on Facebook on Deep South page. Right
how much on them razors, man? They all different prices. I tell you what, let me get them here close. What you do, electrics, what you do is you take you a screenshot here and...
This one is not for sale.
That one's not for sale, okay.
That was gift to me, so
Yep.
I can't sell that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take you a screenshot. And then you message Daddy on Facebook and ask him, yeah, because it's hard to say how much all of them are. The green one, the lime green one?
The lime green one's going to be $65 plus shipping.
65 is all that is?
65 plus shipping.
Wow. 65 plus shipping. Most of them's going to be in that range, 65, 75.
This here is going to be about $80 plus shipping.
Somewhere in that range. None of these are going to be.
None of these are going to be high end.
Maybe that
Caribbean blue. These are going to be.
One of these right here. Now this one right
is
here.
75 here.
Now this one right here. That's an exclusive.
That's an exclusive Shepherd Heel. That's going to be about 75. That's about 75. 75.
So
most of them's going to be around 75.
75
plus shipping.
Yeah, plus shipping. So there you go there. And how many razors you sold today, Daddy? 10?
I ain't sold 10. I've sold 6 or 7.
Look at those things.
I got that right there. That right there is a different story.
This is also.
And that is also.
That's a co-op knife.
That co-op knife's at least 150.
Yeah. That one's probably
200, yeah.
Look at the Damascus on that thing.
Let me
Good
open that thing up and
gracious.
show you something.
That is the best case Damascus I've seen.
You ought to look at the back of it. Look at the back of that Damascus.
Holy moly.
Look at the lines going across it right there. The layers.
That's fine there. I've not seen case Damascus look that good. Yeah, me too, John. I hadn't seen it look that good. I mean, really, it's not my favorite case. I'm not a Damascus dude. I don't like Damascus that much. Look at that Uncle Henry set right there. Y'all just keep all this in mind for Thursday night. My buddy Jacob Dameron. That's going out to him. He ordered him a fine double X $88 from us today.
In this open knife store, how bills come due, you can sell them.
Texas Jacks, Dalen, we probably do. Let me look here.
That's 82 pattern, eh?
92 pattern. Yep. You guys, here are the Cobra Techs. Here are the Cobra Techs. That's the best-selling knife in the whole store right there. Sell more knives. Sell more of them than we do any other knife in the store. I'm talking about Sodbuster Juniors or anything. That's for an individual knife. That's it. Look at all these right here. There's the bar lock. There's the bar lock. That is really cool. Just like this Kershaw in my pocket, or like a Benchmade. Got that axis lock type thing. Type mechanism, not type thing. You know, when you're country, you just say that thing, and everybody knows what you're talking about. There's the little stingers. There's the out the fronts. Have all these, of course, all these Cobra Techs are lifetime warranty. Check out the Stag. Check out the Stag, guys. This is genuine Stag on the Cobra Tech Traditional. And let me just tell you, $65. I mean, you can't beat that. Have you been toting that 70s Jack? Man, don't it though? That old steel, man, you just can't beat it. You can't beat it. Don't take a few minutes for our Bear & Son. These are our buddies at Bear & Son. They treat us right, do us right. And we like having their products. We like having their products in the store. Look at, they still got those Stag, a few of those Stag one pieces left right there. Beautiful knives, some buck knives right there. Did we sell all those fillet knives? We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
I need to get an order together. I need to get an order together. I'm just struggling. Keeping up. Here's some of the buck that we keep here in stock. And guys, I want to show you, I actually picked this up the other day at the, it's sad to say I didn't even buy the knife from us.
There's an old user 92.
An old user 92. Texas Jack. There you go, Dalen. Let's see what this thing is. Ooh. 86. It ain't a bad user.
No,
It's just a
bad.
patina.
Listen, here's another one. This is 1980, 86 model.
That's an 86 also.
This one's 95. That one's 85, I think. 80. This here ain't been used. I don't think this has been sharpened or nothing.
Yeah, this one,
It's
that's,
just been kept. I could clean that baby up and make it.
you could clean this one up too, probably.
Yeah.
That'll give you a job to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's a few of them that we have. Look at all these case knives right here. How much you want for them two, he said, Daddy?
One's 80 and the other's 95.
One is 80. The one that's a little darker is 80, and the one that looks a little better, Dalen's 95.
Yeah.
So whatever 80 plus 95 is. Yeah, I got to order some stuff. Guys, when I tell you, the only reason I'm in the knife shop right now is because it's been raining for the last couple hours. It's sunshine kind of peeking out there.
Brand R&A almost.
Oh, yeah. That one's a different story.
1989. Pretty bone. Look at that bone.
Hey, Miss Kathleen.
Look at that bone there.
What you got on that one?
1 1/4.
1 1/4. That
It
ain't bad. Big 92 pattern. Stockman, but not a Stockman. Just a Jack.
It's a jackknife.
Boy, instead of them bringing back these, why couldn't they bring back something like that?
Yeah, I know it.
Because that and that just, yeah.
That's pretty bone.
Y'all must like that. Y'all may like that. I'm sorry, but look at this. These have been hard to get a hold of. This is the Bone Stag. Hold on. This is the Bone Stag. Rough Rider. Liner lock. Hey, Junior. What's up, buddy? Glad you're on here with us, man. Look at that thing. Good deal there. There's some lizard skin. There's the American flag muskrat. You got that one, Brother Ken? There's a squirrel hunter knife. Oh, you got another one.
87.
87 pattern, 87 model with that big 80s model, 80s badge.
That's a pretty knife right there.
That is. What you got on that one?
About the same.
About 1 1/4.
Yeah.
But Miss Katie, what? That's a pretty knife. Brother Van ought to buy you that. He ought to buy you that knife. Look, y'all need to get some of the American flag knives this week. We don't, Miss Callie. Get some of this. It'll be Independence Day. Independence Day Friday. Go ahead and Snatch that up. Look at that. Statue of Liberty. Eagle right there. That one with the flag. And then you got elephant toes. Look at that slim line there. All the sea dragon. That's a Marbles Whittler. Split back Whittler. No, it is a split back Whittler, but it's not got the wedge in it like the... What was you looking for? Sir?
What am I looking for?
I don't know. It's so behind I can't.
No, we ain't got no blue ones.
Not a single one in the whole shop. Y'all just look. I'm gonna quit talking. Let me get right there behind you, Daddy.
All right.
That's sold though, ain't it?
What, that purple? Yeah,
That's sold. All right. That's not though, is it?
That ain't.
That's a real knife, guys. It's a real case. Collector's Club, if I'm not mistaken, ain't it? Or dealers.
Dealers.
91 dealers.
I
Yeah,
got
Steve.
32s
We got a
too,
bunch of
Steve.
32s and 92s. Look at this thing, guys. I mean, let's see how I can do this. That's a horse right yonder. That is for sale. There's sea dragons right there.
Them ain't sold yet.
They ain't sold. They can get sold though. There's all
They
the
can.
queen stag pieces right there. Let me go in this room. I got one more room to cover, and then I got to go home. Been at this place too long today. Not this place, but here on this hill. There's the honeycomb bone of what we got left of it. That is really good stuff right here. What is this one missing?
I took it out.
Somebody took it and didn't put one back on. That's a copper lock. That's a copper lock. A lot of times I try to give them the ones that ain't on display, but sometimes it just gets all mixed together. And oh yeah, Indian paintbrush with the 3 crosses. Real deal there. Real deal. Got a bunch more of the green apple bone. There's the blue sycamore, and got the Ford. Now, did you see today they released that new autonomous Ford? It is the first vehicle that pulls off the assembly lot and drives itself straight to the garage. Yep. That was on Babylon B.
Okay.
I just offended every Ford person, didn't I?
Probably.
I don't
Not
care.
halfway offended me.
Why did it offend you?
I don't know.
You don't drive a Ford.
I do got a Ford.
I forgot old Joe's. Old Joe's a... Then you ought to know.
I got an Explorer. I got a good Explorer too. It didn't start out that way, but
Yeah, it didn't start out that way. Check out this, guys. What is this one right here? These things get mixed around. That's a musky rat. I need to open that one up. Somebody took the top one.
I know it.
And these right here, how they get removed off the...
Seth.
People just, they put moving the stuff around. How much on the Chevy Trappers? I got one of them.
It ain't got no oil on it, does it?
No, for Dalen.
$105. Dalen, $100.
Yeah. $100, Dalen. We got 105 on it, but we can't hardly sell it. I hear you, Jeffrey. These guys, these Ford and Ram and Jeep and Chevrolet knives don't sell worth
We're
a...
going to see about the sod buster.
Yeah,
Let's see.
but so far they hadn't sold worth a flip.
No.
I don't know what it is about them, and I got a couple Jeeps, and I got my wife that Jeep sodbuster, but it's I don't know. I don't understand, Jeffrey. We all got to pick and play. That's back
to get my wife.
when I coon hunted hard. Everybody picked on whatever kind of hounds everybody had, and it's just good fun.
John Merritt said smoking deal, literally.
Smoking deal. I need to open up that tiny trapper there. Well, it just leaks oil, John. It don't burn it. Just leaks it a little bit. Makes you feel better when you say it like that. There's all these olive greens. There is the case Damascus right there. Yes, sir. Remind us, Mr. Mike. Remind us, American Flag 54 or Operation Enduring Feeder. With the collector folders, is it recommended to clean them up and leave some patina? Or if I'm going to clean up some rusty ones, go to town and make it.
If I'm going to clean it, I'm going to get it shiny as much as I can.
Yeah, we're going to shine as much as we can if we're going to clean it.
I'm going to get as much of the...
I wouldn't remove a whole lot of tang stamp. It's according to what
No,
you...
I wouldn't remove tang stamp. But I'd clean as much of the blade as I could.
Got 82 of y'all on here.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen, I don't know. Yeah, clean as much as the blade. We got a video there, Fishing Geek, where Daddy, you walked through cleaning how you do with your buffer back there, didn't you?
Yeah, I was just buffing. That wasn't a deep clean.
A deep clean? You use 600 grit sandpaper a lot of times?
Yeah, I use 600.
And I tell you who else is good at that? Steve McMullen's good at that. He was just on here a while ago. He can clean one up and make it look right. Make it look right. I'm not great at cleaning one, but it's all according about what I'm gonna. Yeah. What you're using it for? No, yeah. So here's. I'm glad you mentioned that. Here's my granddaddy. Some of my granddaddy's old knives are both on both sides, and I didn't clean them. We didn't clean them up. We just mainly oiled them. So that was my Papa Jim's right there, and that was his also. There's some of their old knives. Some of these things ain't worth $2 to nobody else, but you know, to them. Main thing is just if it's a sentimental life like that, just get the rust spots off. Get the rust spots off. Wouldn't you say, Daddy? Yeah. You probably wouldn't want to get all the patina off of those.
No, I wouldn't. No,
yeah, if it's a collector knife, maybe, but if it's just a family heirloom, just get the big spots off and get a little bit of shine to it. Check out these guys. The dungeon is full. I'm gonna try to keep it full till we go to Ellaville. I want this thing to be empty when I come back from Ellaville. There's some good knives in there. There's the John Deere, the brand new John Deere Sodbuster. Look at all these 6.5 bone stag, Victorinox or Victorinox. Everybody calls it something different. Boning knife. It's not really a fillet knife, but that dude is sharp, sharp, sharp. Check out all these folding hunters right here. And for the 63 of y'all that are still on here, walking around the knife shop with us, thank y'all so much. Let me go back here real fast. Oh, I got to go to this good stuff right here. I hadn't even made it around to the good stuff. Cobra Tech fixed blade right there. There is. We sold one of these last week, didn't we, Daddy?
What's that?
The steak knife. Case steak knives. Case steak knife. Look at all these, guys. Look at, there's the, what do you call them? Ridgeback hunters, all the case fixed blades. Opinel, I've not been showing y'all a whole lot of them here lately. We still got all of them, and we'll run these dudes. Make a deal to you. Good little knives for the money, for sure. For sure. Look at all these old Stag knives. Look at that one. Stag and Damascus, am I right, Daddy?
That's right.
Yep. Stag and ladder Damascus. Check this dude out.
Pull that backside up.
Yeah. Look at the backside of that.
That cheetah.
That cheetah's the real deal. There's a 92. Did he?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You didn't see that one? There's a 92 pattern.
Let me get it out of there.
There's a 92 also, but that's a 3-blade.
Yeah, that's a...
That one's a little...
62, 92. That's a 128 dot, ain't it?
72.
1972.
Red bone.
Oh, yeah.
Does have a crack right there, look. I just seen that. Does have a pin crack.
Man.
Ain't hurt nothing. Ain't hurt nothing. Let me show y'all. Look at these. Look at this red right here. Look at those things. 92 of y'all on here. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm going to tell you what, for the 92 people, I'm going to throw something extra in on the giveaway. Yeah. I'm going to throw something extra on the giveaway. These are my favorite knives here just about now. I love these split back whittlers.
Split backs.
What you doing, Brother Van? Miss Katie said a while ago she liked the knife.
I ain't opening them other two. They just pull on my fingernails too hard. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Yellow bird's eye.
I'm closing the price.
Look at that thing. Yeah, that'll scare them. Look how pretty that is.
Now, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a serious thing.
1970.
Fine, 10.80 pattern Carpenter's Whittler. Hard to get them. There's a bird's eye right there. It's got a little pin crack, Dalen. It's a little 32 pattern, am I right? Yep. Man, bird's eye don't stick around. Hold on. Heading to West Texas. Well, be careful, brother. We'll see you in a couple weeks when you get back.
I need to get a job with Stubbs. You're going to have to keep going over there.
Yeah, you work with Stubbs. Stubbs, G, Van, and Red.
Yeah.
That'd be a crew, wouldn't it?
That'd be a crew.
Look at all these guys. Let me get right here where you at, Daddy. Yeah, they are. I do like those whittlers, man. There's a couple. I mean, just look how pretty this bone is. That's old night. I believe those were double X. How much on the bird's eye? Look at it there, Daddy. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna prop the phone up here real quick so I can show y'all. That's a USA. 65 to 69.
$50.
$50 on that, Dalen. $50 on it. 75 bird's eye. Look at this color of this bone. Did you see that?
Lewis used for processing squirrels. Ryan, that's pretty right
For a youngster? Ooh, I don't know if I want to give him a Mora.
No, I blame Sockbuster.
Sockbuster or one of those?
Or one of these right here.
Oh, get one of those. Get one of those down.
Get a 08. A Oppenale.
Oppenale 08.
This thing a lock.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna close on them.
And they're about 25
yeah,
bucks.
About $25, yeah. And
it'll lock. That's the main thing.
And it'll lock it closed too. You can lock it closed.
We got them in carbon and in stainless. Yeah, that is fine. That's fine. Is that a double X? Hold on. That is a double X. Holy moly. That's a 3 years ago. That's a $400 knife.
Yeah.
Look at all these guys.
I'm with you, John. Sod Jr. Let me show y'all something. Hold on a second.
The Bear and Son?
No, I'm gonna show this.
Oh, that. Yeah, I showed
y'all look at that right. You done showed it to him?
Yeah.
That is possibly the prettiest knife I have ever.
And that locks. Liner
and
lock.
that is a liner lock.
That's carbon steel, if I'm not mistaken.
Carbon steel, it is. It is carbon steel.
Yeah.
Yes, carbon steel.
Any Northwoods? I don't think so, Lewis. I'm sorry. Maybe I said that right, buddy. Don't think I have any Northwood. I got some Northfields. Got some Northfields that are made by GEC.
That's just gorgeous.
Did you hear that snap?
That's just a gorgeous.
Or you could go here. Or you can go over here. Ray, I believe Ray Moore was the one I was talking to a while ago. Those are good little knives for the money.
Best locking system.
That right there. Right there.
Right there, what Seth's got in his hand, Ryan.
Yeah, that's probably the best. And that's a American-made knife, aluminum handle, pocket clip, lock back. So, guys, we sell. How much on that beautiful Rough Rider, Daddy? Y'all, we sell. How much?
$50.
$50 on that Rough Rider, and they are out of production, or out of stock. Guys, we sell Thursday night on Facebook. Deep South Cutlery on Facebook. Deep South Cutlery and Outdoors.
Absolutely not, Ryan. No, that's not too much for a 10-year-old.
No, I don't think it would be. We've got youngins, that come in here that's got knife collections.
Yeah.
That me and you, Ryan, be proud to have. Of course, we always keep our Deep South Bolster Blend coffee. Keep it in here.
I've been selling fire out here.
Coffee sold in 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Daddy. Here's what I'm gonna do, folks. I told them they had a bunch of people, almost 100 people on this. I'm gonna sweeten the pot with a ball cap.
We still got 83.
Yep, the giveaway Thursday night. You've got to comment to this video once it posts. The giveaway Thursday night is going to be this right here, Deep South hat and this knife. Y'all have been so good to us. Y'all have been so good to us. 80-something of y'all, 90-something. I've seen them 1 or 2 times. That we wanna give y'all this. Make sure, guys, that y'all join us Thursday night for the auction. You see anything you can't live without today, here's the phone number. Let me get this out of the way. Man, I just walked through the whole shop, Josh, but I'll show you some more, man. I'll show you some more. I got you. There's our phone number right here. Now, we open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Somebody's usually here. We don't, not yet, Josh. I
did get some information on somebody to work on the website.
You did. We're working on that. You know, we're just a brick and mortar right here right now, and we sell through our Facebook page. We do yeah, there you go, Ryan. That number right there.
Call me.
That number right there. Call it. Send a text. That's this phone that y'all are looking at right here. That's the office phone that we work off of, And join us Thursday night. If you want to have a blast, go to our channel. Y'all like and subscribe. You watch last week's show video. You'll see old Stubbs. You'll see Van and Katie Graves is on there. Juan is on there. All our buddies are on there. And it is a blast that we have every Thursday night. Try to sell a bunch of knives, but we really do have a really good time here. Going to do some good giveaways. You tag and share to at least 3 people. Man, we'll give a giveaway. I tell you, that if we sell we need to come up with a gimmick for them this week. What you thinking?
What you mean?
What you think? What kind of gimmick?
If you want to do 100 people, we'll do 100.
You want to do 100? All right. If we get 100,
Get 100 people,
we'll do $100 in store credit. Yep. And show credit. So if we get 100 people on, I'm glad you're with us. Can I see the Mako in the red case? Mako in the red case. Right here you talking about? Is that a Mako? No, it's always a good time, Jeff. You and Dalen, y'all know the bunch of y'all that are on here. Mr. Curtis is on there with us all the time. It's on the table. That one right there is what you talking about, Dalen? That's what the one you talking about? I forgot you like them Makos and hammerheads and such as that. Kelly said, I like your socks.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
My feet dry.
Yeah. What's up, Big Jim? What's up, man? Are the Bucks as good as they used to be? Ask your daddy.
Probably better.
I think Bucks are better right now than they used to be.
Probably better.
Better than better than.
If you didn't have one in the 1980s when I was in high school, if you wasn't putting a buck knife, you wasn't toting a knife.
That's in my pocket right now. That's a little Buck 284.
How much you said you got on that one, see?
No, that is not a case stiletto. That is actually a. Daddy, there's no numbers on this thing. I don't know what you got in this. Not a number 1. That is actually a Winchester pearl. That is genuine pearl. What's your favorite fixed blade you have there? Let me show you vibes. That right there. I told it every day. I even told it at church. That's an Essie Azula 2. Essie Azula 2. I love that thing.
89 model.
That's my favorite. Yeah, man, for the money, I've got to get some more of these, Ryan. For the money, these are...
Give me $100 on it.
He said $100 to you, Dalen, just because we like you. Yeah, we keep a few of them vibes. I've got to, once we sell these down, I'll order a few more. I've got one or, I just got one left. One of these left. That's what let me show you what they look like after you towed them for a while.
Look here, Seth.
That's what.
We quit showing these over here.
What did I quit showing?
We quit showing these over here. Anything there.
There you go, Big Jim. Leather. We got some Victorinox fixed blades. We sure do. Leathermans. I may have one or two. Look, give me just a minute, and I'll go. I hear you, Ryan. Well, join us. I'm telling you, Thursday night, man. Join us. You can ask any of those guys in here. Go to Facebook, and we have a good time. Sell a bunch of knives. There are some really nice LB7s. Case elephant ivory toenail worth. Ooh, Nathan. You talking my language there now, bro. You talking my language there now. An ivory toe, Daddy.
Ivory?
An ivory toe.
Regular, it's ivory toe.
He said an elephant ivory toenail.
Sure it's elephant ivory?
Maybe mammoth ivory.
Mastodon.
It's corn if it's factory or not. Can I go ahead and buy that lock back in the 80s raised badge 92 pattern in the bird's eye? Yeah, he'll send you something, Dalen. He'll send you an invoice. Because it just don't get in my way, Jeffrey, and I can carry that thing scout carry like that. I do heat and air work, what I do. And I love that little knife.
That value of that knife is going to be
for retail.
$750.
Yeah.
Probably
7. Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more. We always figure low end because the knife market's so funny. Here's a bunch of nice fixed. You want to see a bunch of nice fixed blades now? What do you say? What you think we got, bro? That's what we got right here.
What else did Dalen say he wanted?
Dalen wanted the raised badge,
92 pattern,
and the bird's eye.
and the bird's eye.
Now here's some custom makers around here. This is one my buddy Ellis made. Check this out. That's a chopper. He actually put that in the chopping competition, and okay, Dalen. Wooden wire, yeah. Wooden wire.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be. Has it got a crack in it?
What is that?
They sent me a picture of that thing.
Look at these right here. There's one that Ellis made. There's one Mr. Paul Labartard. Look at that. Maybe just a Fisher. Hopefully it'd be just a Fisher. There's some cool fixed blades there. Yeah, that's right. That's one you'd want to. I had that in my truck. Matter of fact, I need to put it back in my truck because it ain't for sale. I don't know what I'd ever use it for. Or the old Barlows. It's according to what Barlows you're looking for. What it is, Ryan. You still got that nice Skinner he made that Ellis made? I got a couple of them Ellis made for me. That's a nice Skinner that Ellis made. I like that sheath he made for me. Ellis is in the house all the time with us, guys. Look at that little thing he made for us. I don't know why I like the smaller fixed blades like this Azula. Because they don't get in your way. If you're gonna have a knife that you want to use and you don't tote it, because I mean, let's be honest, that's a knife that's not pretty.
That's the 92 pattern he's talking about.
Yeah, Dalen, is that the 92 you're wanting? Oh, the one he didn't sell last week? Yeah, I think he does, Brother Van.
What?
93 of them on that one that Ellis made. Or is it gone? Oh, he took it with him. He was going to do something to it. Now, y'all want to see some pretty elephant toes? Check these things out. Them are dueling bulls. When they have the two bulls fighting on them, the two bull elephants, that's called dueling bulls. There was not many of these made. Look at this number on this one. Number 000 on the Stag. Oh, Mr. Paul makes some great. He was with us just a week or so ago, Mr. Tommy. They're probably gonna start trying to just join up with us some. We're gonna start trying to collaborate together on our knife show and stuff. Biggest knife in the shop.
Folding knife.
The biggest folding knife in the shop. That's a case. That is a case, 1991.
There's my hand.
Yeah. That is a big old dude, and that's his hand on that knife. I don't know what it would be opened up. I tell you what.
Let me get it out.
We got a bunch of folks on here to do it. Put it up over here and let's get it out. I've not seen it. It actually comes in this pouch right here. Okay, hold on just a second. I'll look at the Leathermans and Victorinox. Look at this, guys. That's thin, though. Look at it. Is that rosewood?
Yeah.
All right, shut it there. It's been open. Oh.
You got to watch your hand.
Good grief. Let me help you hold that thing. Elephant Skinner. That's right. Let's walk it over here. Here's my elephant toe collection. All my elephant toes. That's right, Kenny. That's my elephant toe collection. Y'all see how many elephant toes I got there? Look at this thing. That'll cut your arm off, Miss Brandy. Jabberjaw walked in here the other day with a knife about that big, though.
In his pocket.
In his pocket. In his overalls. That's a big dude right there. I mean, you could do about whatever you want to do. No, they want to know Victorinox or Leatherman, right? Yeah. Leatherman or Victorinox. Because they're two different companies. There's a few Leathermans that we do have.
Right here.
That is the Mutt, I believe they call that. Hold on. Yep, the Mutt. Black. Check it out. That's pretty cool. That comes with all these accessories. That Mutt does. And then we have this one right here. These come in a collection. We don't buy many Leathermans. There's the Wingman. And we keep several of these right here. These are one of the best-selling boning knives that we have. There's a cleaver in Victorinox.
I got some more Victorinox up here.
You got Victorinox. That's Ontario's, right? That's a Victorinox.
This is Victorinox.
And I got some.
I moved them.
Oh, you moved them?
Here.
Okay.
That's why they over here.
Why are you moving stuff?
Because Laying our way over.
Why are you moving stuff around? That's a breaking knife.
Keep it away from Jabberjaw. I agree, Kenny.
Yeah, jab don't. There's another cleaver, walnut cleaver. Victorinox old hickory. Look at that old hickory set. There's a little knife block set.
Nathan, you ever get to go through that set that you bought?
There's a multi-tool. That's not a Leatherman. That's a Gerber. That's a Gerber. There's a dealer set right there.
I don't have any Bigsby.
I don't, Henry. I don't reckon I even. Do you know what that is?
I've seen them, yeah.
I don't have none of those. There's our Mora knives. Being it's on, I just seen that message from being it's only online. If you know, I just seen the message come across the phone.
Is he on here though?
I don't know.
I think he just. I'll go answer him.
Go answer him if he wants to be around here. We more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come by. There's some of our buddies, Scott Bronca Morning Thunder turkey knives. Check that out. Thank y'all so much for being on here. Scott Bronca knives right there. He makes a bunch of these for the National Wild Turkey Federation. There's a K-bar. K-bar. Y'all, like I said, y'all join us. Y'all join us Thursday night. We'd love to have y'all. Love to have y'all on here with us. There's another 135th anniversary case razor. I think it needs a sale, don't it?
Yeah, I need to take that down and sale.
There's a few. Look, that's a titanium blade, 1 of 100, Bear & Son, large toothpick. 123, Mike Fit said. What is it? Is that?
You see, that is number 1 of 100, Seth. That ain't just 1 of 100. That is number 1.
That is number 1, okay. Wow, I didn't notice that. What is this right here? Another K-bar? Purple Heart knife.
No, Dalen, it does not have a sheath.
It sure don't, Dalen. It come just like that. There's a Bear & Son. There's a Case Whittler. Some few of the last Remingtons that we had. We bought this collection out last October, and that's some of the few of them that some of the few that we have left. But we thank y'all so much for being on here with us. There's some 80s knives, 1980s Case knives. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel here. We do a couple of these walkthroughs a week. We do our sale on Thursday night. Look at this. You're gonna cut yourself, ain't you?
Get my fingers out the way.
That's a dude right there, ain't it? That's a horse. Wipe it all back down. But we're gonna be doing that giveaway. Y'all make sure y'all comment to this video. And yeah, Mr. Steve said, "Be careful there, Daddy." Anything else y'all want to look at?
No, I got it.
Yeah, hey, just make sure it's 6 o'clock Central, Ryan. We'll read the rules up front. Yeah, I know. I know, poor Kenny. Daddy reads the rules. Him and Stubbs 1 reads the rules up front, and you can we'll have a good time there Thursday night. There's that lineman trapper again. Bunch of old fixed blades right over there. Ooh, there's a couple Pumas. Ooh-wee. Couple Pumas there. I can't get it out with one hand. There's a Puma right there. That's what they call the White Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan, we send you a link with a credit card or debit card over the yeah, credit. Yeah, it just takes it as credit. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, right?
Yep.
Any of it. Cash. You got cash? We like cash. No, we use all kinds of stuff, man. Just to make it accessible for y'all. I'm trying to get this thing open. Hold on. With one hand, so y'all can see what this thing looks like. Oh yeah, German Puma, right there. Puma White Hunter.
Kelly, we ain't got no t-shirts.
No, we ain't got no t-shirts. We barely got the shirts we got. So, but there's a bunch of those. Hey, there's another. Dalen, there's you another 92 pattern.
Oh yeah. Let's see that one.
Hey, where you at, Ryan? Where you live at, buddy? I think you may have been the one that said that you're in Arizona. I can't remember. Let me open this. Yeah.
Let's see.
Open that up for me.
He may want this one instead. That's a 79 Centennial.
What you got on that one, Dalen said?
It's 1.5 on this one.
1.5? That's not bad.
That's not bad on that right there. Stag.
Poor old state of New Mexico. We're in Mississippi. So South Mississippi. Pretty stag right there. Now look, there's one. Nope, that's a trap. That's a Stockman. Man, look at that. Hold on. Yeah, we send to California. They hadn't sent it back yet to us, Pete. But we all 50 states we can ship to. All 50 states we can ship to. Look at that thing right there. Is that dotted there? Or is that a USA?
That is a USA. That's a USA.
He said he'll take it too. What you got on the wood handle Puma? Mike Fitz. Oh, you sure you want to know, Mike? Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what we got to have.
Yeah.
Set in there for this.
Yep, that right there, Mike. What we got on that one?
And it don't belong to us. That's
Oh yeah, that one's what we got to have on that one.
Vincent.
Sir?
It belongs to Craig.
That thing's high dollar right yonder. Stag one ain't that much more. 280. Look at all these guys. There's the Pearl Doctor knives. We do got, for those of you who are like that kind of stuff, it's the only Benchmade we got in the shop. Yeah, that's not bad for a German-made Puma.
That ain't a bad price on the
Here, hold this. Let me open this up. That Benchmade. If I can get it out of there. Pretty nice knife right there. Fixed blade by the Benchmade right here. Actually, a local guy made that. One of my old buddies from school. Tyler Gibson made that. Sheath and all. And
$100.
it's a $100 bill what that one is. And it's sharp. It's kind of a cleaver. Yeah, it's kind of like a cleaver. That is deer bone or deer antler handles. It is carbon steel. It is carbon steel. I've had to. We hadn't got any stickers yet, Callie. Matter of fact, did you order any today?
No, I didn't.
I
ain't done much of nothing but
sell knives. Yeah, Tyler makes he makes an interesting knife. What I like about it is it's not perfect. It's not perfect, and that's what I mean by that is he doesn't try to get just total perfection. He just kind of how it is how it is, but he gets edges on them, sharpens them up. Frank Bobby's got 2 or 3 of them, said they make really good fleshing knives. The way they're built like that, so. The way they're built like that. Guys, we've been on here almost an hour. We've been, yeah. I know I hate to hang up on all 124 of them. You know what I mean? But
y'all ain't got 39 likes.
38 likes. That's y'all go ahead and like the chat. Like this.
The screen, all you gotta do.
Double tap the screen. That's what Daddy said. I don't know how to even do none of that.
What you do?
Double tap the screen. Somebody's here.
Big Jim.
Big Jim. He done had enough time. There's the Barlow Brigade, y'all. There's the Barlow Brigade. Already liked. Thank you. No blue ones. No blue ones. John, you're right. You're right, John. We're sold out of them. We appreciate you. You appreciate you hooking us up with that, John. Big Jim, you was after that Barlow, wasn't you?
Well, I got to make sure I got to get in there where I fit in there.
And Big Jim seen something he wanted. He's up here already. He's our buddy from right here in our hometown. Big Jim, Barlow Brigade. Go to his channel. Got 113 of y'all. Y'all go to his channel and go ahead and like it. He puts out some good content. Just down to earth, regular old human being. So, and nowadays that's hard to find, a regular old human being, ain't it? All right, guys. Anything else y'all want to see before we? Anything else for y'all want to see before we get off of here? Hello, Nick from Alberta, Canada. What's the temperature up there today? Yeah, I know. You know what he's after, don't you, John? John said, "Get that bluegill Barlow, Jim."
Making sure it's still here.
It's still there. Hey, it got sold but not paid for, so it wound up being your lucky day. Anything else y'all want to see? 93 of y'all before we get out. Look at those cheetahs, red bone cheetahs. Boy, boy, boy. Y'all make sure y'all join us Thursday night. Big Jim can tell you over here, it's a blast. We don't charge you nothing to watch, do we?
It don't cost a thing.
Don't cost a thing to watch.
Good Christian fellowship with a great family.
Yep. Good.
Can't have a better time.
Yep, we usually eat pretty fair, so. I thought you was going to come down last week.
Well, I was going to, but you know, y'all was when y'all feeding up like that, you know, it's pretty good. You know, being almost non-mobile, I have to pick and choose my places.
There you go. Is that a camo cased buck light on the table? No, I don't think I got a buck light here on the table. And somebody else has something that, man, I could look. Yeah. Man, vibes, that's what we do. Once I get done work on air conditioning, I come here and look at all this. There's some case collectors right there. Bunch of Stag pieces right there. Y'all need to sell this. We need to sell this last hatchet.
Is Jim going to Ellaville, John saying?
I think he is.
There he going.
Plus 22 degrees Celsius. That's around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, ain't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We ain't never had Celsius here.
We never.
Stuck in the hot.
We've been so hot we ain't even had Celsius.
We never had Celsius that far.
Used table, man. We got some.
The used table. He wants to know about the used stuff.
No, he was asking about the buck light. I don't think I've got any used bucks. Let me see here. That's a buck sheath that didn't actually have a knife on it. Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't know, Fish Hawk. I don't know. Yeah, it's been about that here, Callie. It's been about that here. It's been that here. 101 folks. Y'all see anything else you want to look at, or y'all just like hearing me talk? Which thankfully y'all been well behaved today. Nobody said nothing. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got right here. To the left of the black bag. That's a X-Tech. Is that what you talking about there, buddy? The buoy. Is that what you're talking about there, Fish? That's an X-Tech. That is made by Case, the buoy. They talking about that one right there? Camo sheath. Oh. I'm glad you seen that, man. Yeah, everybody's got their thing, you know, Max. That's why I carry a fixed blade and a. No, man, that's in the wrong sheath. That's an NRA, little NRA. Looks. Yeah. No, the short one with the black sheath. Short one with the black sheath. Short one with the black sheath. Right here, this little fella. There's so many knives, guys. Y'all just bear with me when you get to looking. When I get to trying to find a knife, because honestly, some of these things. 31 sticker. Yep. How you like that? That is all the way from Pakistan. That ain't a real great knife, guys. But if you want to join us there Thursday night, I'll put it on the block. I'll run it no reserve. I do kind of like the handle on it, but it's probably not great. Honestly, the Pakistani knives don't have the greatest steel. But that is it's got an old pirate type buoy feel. It's kind of interesting. Got to come with a sheath. We'll run that thing no reserve. Matter of fact, let me go put it over here. Daddy, we're going to run this one no reserve Thursday night. They've had several people asking about it. That's just an old knife. I don't really know. Yep, and an original old school buoy. Look, I got the original buoy now. Well, did that sell, Daddy? I guess that sold when I wasn't here. We had the original buoy knife.
Yeah, it's gone. He come by and bought them.
We get them in. Who was that asking for that? Max. We get them in all the time. We can get old Case buoys in all the time. They don't stay around real long. They're pretty good sellers. That's a Walther knife there. A Walther knife. Pretty good piece right there. me look and see what I got buoy related.
It's gonna pay off this week.
Let's see what I got right here. Nothing really there. It's like an old school buoy. That's not really. That's cool though.
I think y'all got a couple of
For every hour in the open. How about the white Stag safety folder by the marbles? I don't know if that's actually Stag. The most expensive knife is going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those Rough Rider. Not Rough Rider. We're going to be one of those elephant toes. Check it out, Mr. Curtis. Let's see if I can get it open. Hold on. Let me do this one-handed. So there's your trigger. I'm gonna do this one-handed, guys. So, and there's how it opens up. There's how it opens up. And I'm not sure. I'm not gonna. I don't know, Mr. Curtis, if that's genuine Stag or not. To be honest with you, it may be like a bone Stag. It is a Stag. It is a. That may be a Delrin too. I'm not gonna. I don't want to steer you the wrong way. That's pretty cool. Who was that? Vibes. Let me show you this. The most expensive knife in the shop right now. We've had them more expensive, but right now the most expensive knife in the shop is this right here. That 000. We don't actually, some of them are limbs. We don't actually make the knives here. I think Shino, I'm sorry. That one right there is $18.50, guys. Number 000 of Dueling Bulls. $18.50 is what that price of that one is. There's not another one like it in the world. No, this isn't made in China. This isn't made in China at all. This is made in Bradford, Pennsylvania. Bradford, Pennsylvania. This is a 1996 model. Hey, James Stork. We sell some made in China stuff, but we try to say mostly American made. And you know, everybody's got their thing, so we want to. Probably that one. That's probably the most valuable knife that we got. The cheapest knife we got. Man. Yeah, probably some of these Imperials. Cattleman's ain't the cheapest thing. Probably some of these Imperials, like right in here. These are $5, $10 knives. Yep. Yeah, they're all. Man, that's what I've learned about knives is that you got to carry a whole assortment, because what somebody loves, somebody else hates. And so the razor is cool. There's some cool stuff in here. All right, guys, make sure y'all join us Thursday night. Let me go show y'all one more time. You're a knife master, though. I try. There's knife master, Big Jim Barlow Brigade, knife master. He's a knife ninja. There's what we're giving away this week. Join us Thursday night. Comment. They do got me, Jeff. Comment to this video when it's all said and done. Join us Thursday night on YouTube. I'm sorry, Facebook, Deep South Cutlery on Facebook, or Billy Ray Angela Bond. Go ahead and join our Deep South page. Make sure you answer the questions.
Answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, you will not be accepted.
Yep. If you don't answer the questions, we got so much.
You say I can't find them, huh?
Yep. Find
the questions, because they're there.
Yep. And make sure you join there, and we're going to give away this Bear & Son American-made knife. American-made knife. Yeah, and a Richardson knife, man, a 112. The only knife worth, hat worth wearing. Y'all make sure y'all like our channel here, man. We thank y'all so much for joining us here. Anything else y'all want to see? Anything else? I'm giving away a knife Thursday night from the Knife Club, John Merritt said. Well, thank you, John. John's one of our locals right here. We may give this knife away. Think we can get anything for the Jabberjaw knife?
Won't be telling nobody that.
Jab left his knife in here.
Who?
Jabberjaw.
No, he didn't.
He left his knife in here.
So. One thing about that, there can't nobody steal it.
Hornets. Do we still got? I think we got one more Hornet left, Mr. James. $12. And this one, Mr. James has been this one right here has been used. Somebody get that, Daddy. This one here has been used. But that is an 86 model. '86 model Rosewood. There, I mean, it's pretty cool though. But I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's a clip point there. Tell you what, that thing's still. Yeah, somebody bought the black one. Who got that one, Daddy? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Jabber lost it.
It was the last knife we sold. wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Oldest knife you have in the shop.
It's gonna be a test kit knife.
Oh, I got WR Case and Sons. I got oldest knife I got in the shop right here. We're gonna go to Facebook Nova Kane. I like. Go to Facebook Thursday night. We go live on Deep South Cutlery. This is a WR Case and Sons. This was manufactured between 1905 and 1914. 1905 and 1914. Elephant toe there. Daddy has a Cattaraugus that we're not been able to. Nah, Vibes. I appreciate you being on here. That's an old Cattaraugus there. That's probably about the same age. Probably about the same age. We had a Cattaraugus that sold Thursday night. Yeah, man. Hey, Vibes, join us there on Facebook Thursday night, and tell us who you are when you get on there, because I'm sure your name on Facebook's not the same name on YouTube. And you'll have a good time. I mean, the first show or two, just may want to watch and see how everything goes. We'll set our, what is it?
Jabberjaw sending me pictures. There's Kevin.
Is that Kevin? Yeah. You'll have a good time. Yeah, we'll have a good time. Y'all get to meet Kevin Stubbs. Go and watch some of our videos. We've been on here an hour and 6 minutes. Still got 160 y'all. Thank y'all so much.
That don't look like me, does it?
No, I don't look like you at all. That's kind of scary looking.
That looks like Rollo.
It does. That's where we do the bidding and all the auction and everything else.
That's me right there.
That's you. Jabs messing with AI again.
Yeah, he jab playing with AI, sending pictures.
So, all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for being on here. Go and like and subscribe. Hit thumbs up on this video. We're going to be doing that giveaway, and we'll have a good time. All right, guys. See y'all Thursday.